Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey, I shouldn't start a thing like that. Hey, how's it going, guys? Getting some high-tech stuff here.
Sweet. On the frame of his hand. This is a map. Cool. Alright. Okay, this is way too formal for just a video response, but I felt like doing recording. I love my suspenders. Oh, I love suspenders! And my pants. Oh, it's awesome! And the shirt. Oh, it's awesome! Got all this stuff that took me a long while to decide upon and get and acquire, and as I don't know, stuff I purchased on my own. I got my first 2 pillows 2 years ago. I'm serious. I'm not trying to be funny. The first pillow I ever purchased was last year when I was 27. Boy, I gotta stretch. Anyways, this is a good response to that Viggo Mortensen thing. First off, when I saw this vid, I was like, that's the stupidest, most wretched, horrible story I've ever heard. First off, is it fabricated? Yes, it seems like it's likely fabricated. How did he skin the rabbit? Did he have a knife on him? I guess if he was doing Lord of the Rings, one of had some Aragorn sword, but I mean, usually those are props, but I guess it could have been sharp. It seems like some elements seem like a lie. And if it is a lie, then the story sucks. But I thought about it a little bit more, and I was like, well, if it's a true story, then it might be kind of marvelous, because it's very atypical. It's a very weird. Oh, fudge. Bloody hell. Some technical difficulties. I gotta decide on a place to do video responses and vids and stuff. This is where it'd be awesome, sexy math, this location. But I could do just some webcam, computer vids, and I don't know. I gotta decide on those. And I need to upload these. I'm uploading this. Yes, I'm uploading this! Woohoo! Right. I have a problem of not knowing which channel to upload to, which destination, and then it just stays on my hard drive, and uploading it to the incorrect destination is better than having this bottleneck of videos on my hard drive. So, righto. So there's this, but that would have been a marvelous story. It would have been so different. It is admittedly very weird and odd and peculiar, but it would have been, if it was true, which it may be, then it's just such a nice relief from just these typical bland stories. Okay? Just like blah, 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 I did this, blah, blah, and they're off. He's a very weird gentleman. Very weird. I think he's very European. And this is the thing that made me want to do this vid. I was thinking about this, not overly thinking about it, just popped in my mind. And it was that this guy, I think Viggo thinks a lot about what he says. I think he's very mindful about what he says. There's a lot of pauses in his responses, and stuff he says is very different. But he's not saying stuff just to be different. Anyways, I was first disgusted with that, with his little story. And then it ended up being, I think, quite novel and quite profoundly interesting and unique and stuff. Just not a typical story that you'd hear about somebody. So, first I was disgusted with it. And I didn't like the killing of the rabbit either. That's something I didn't like. But then I thought it had value. I thought it was interesting. Second response. Watched totally different vid, same host. And that's the message of this. The host is in quotes for this one. It was the math vid, again, the link is down here, of a UK math genius who memorized thousands and thousands of numbers of pi. Now there's some very interesting thing. I was just going to just type this up as a comment, but I thought it'd be a little more than I had to say to fill in a comment block. So, this is what I noticed with this one. Notice the proxemics. Notice like the distance that between these two vids. Viggo was touching the table, and then the math UK guy deliberately created space between himself and Letterman in the chair. Another interesting thing about the math guy commented Letterman on his stretch. He's like, "You're a very attractive man." Isn't that usually what the host says to the guests? Almost always, Letterman, the host, says, "Oh, you're looking dashing, you're looking great, whatever." But the UK math guy, like, pulled a 180. He did like a 180 of a frame. And it was almost like, for a split second there, that the math guy, the UK math guy, I totally forget his name, but it's in the link and in the comments, or in the info of this recording, which I will upload. I have a problem with doing these recordings and then they stay on my hard drive, or I think I should edit them, or where do I upload them? This is going up. I'm uploading this today. Oh, anyways, so that math guy commented on Letterman. He said, you know, I've never seen your show, but you're a very handsome man. And Letterman was all like, whoa, you got my number, and blah, blah, blah. Which was like something a guest would do. So it was very interesting. And I don't know what that says about UK and math. It could say that I think British people have a tendency to kind of not always have dominance, but well, sort of, with their national history maybe. But I think just the sophistication of maybe Britishness, but definitely math, just caused the frame to shift so that that UK math guest was like the host for a split second there. And if you look at the body language, it appears that way in a sense for a few seconds. And then also just complimenting on the host and the attractiveness, and the host being all abashed was very different. So I thought those two videos, I watched them consecutively. And despite, I don't like the talk show thing. I think it's kind of hokey. I watched all of them in 2004. Letterman, Leno, Conan, and Ferguson, and I recorded them and watched the same night episodes. It's hokey. So I haven't watched any of those in many years. And those are just two ones that I watched, and I had some interesting insights on it. So I wanted to share that. But also, I love these pants. I love these shoes. It's awesome.